Hi, my name's Natalee from Sunshine Coast, Australia, founder of Fat Burning Woman, and I just wanted to share with you how amazing my journey with Hannah has been in terms of working with her. I've been following Hannah for a while and stalking for a little while, and I always knew that we'd work together. And then when her Life Mentorship program came up, I was like, this is it. This is just what is meant to be. And to be honest, like in terms of what I've invested in mentors before, up to $20,000 on some of my business coaches, absolutely working with Hannah was something that was beyond achievable. So I just jumped straight in. And I think right at the very start, I just felt like I was at home with my other coaches. They'd all been men, and they had some fantastic structures, and it was such a great introduction to get leveraging my concept, my business up and making it scalable. But at the same time, the approach was very masculine, and it was kind of like that way or the highway. And it was good to a point where I could create the structure that I needed within my business. And then I found myself very lost and not aligned with a lot of the processes and the structure that I had created, and not knowing where to start. So when Hannah and I crossed paths, I knew, I'm not even sure what kind of drove the decision, but I think it was just that I've been following her and felt very aligned, very connected. And one of the things, like, there is so much content that she shares within her programs, so lots of videos and worksheets and everything, so that I could have something structured to follow. But a lot of my learning has actually just been from witnessing Hannah and seeing how she lives her life in line with her purpose and in line with her vision as well. So I watch her and see her on a daily, weekly basis, and I just go, that is awesome. How do I do more of that? So it's a lot of it is that she just walks the walk and talks the talk, and it makes integrating these ideas easy because you just see it seamlessly integrated into her life. On top of that, in terms of the content, I absolutely love that when I can find time, rather than initially I was just so overwhelmed with just life in general and what to do with the business. There were so many different things that I wanted to do, and even with Hannah's free content, which is amazing, I still felt like I didn't know where to start. There was so much of it. So coming into the program meant that I could just follow through the steps as well. So I would watch a video, do the worksheet, spend a week kind of integrating it, and then I would work on to the next one. So it was a nice sequential order so that I could feel less overwhelmed as well. So I think there's like so much power, not just in the content and the structure, but then also all the little things that you just witness in working with Hannah as well. And yeah, I just want to say, I guess, that it's been such a pleasure getting to know Hannah better and working with her, because I just find I attract the right people to work with, but Hannah has just made me feel like there was lots of stuff that I was really confused about, basically, in terms of my spiritual growth and how that integrated into my business. It's very new to me. I'm never really considered myself a spiritual person, but had a lot of gifts that I didn't really know what to do with, and there was a lot of confusing stuff happening. And with Hannah's knowledge, she absolutely was able to kind of explain all of my experiences so that I didn't feel so alone, because I definitely felt alone, especially when working with coaches who really didn't integrate. They said they integrated the spiritual side, but not in anywhere the same, not even comparable whatsoever to what Hannah does within her business. So it opened up a whole new world of possibilities in terms of how I could run my business. And then naturally, as I start to align with my soul, that then opens up all the possibilities that have always been there, but I'd shut off based on looking at things only a certain way. So I would highly recommend working with Hannah. She is so invested in her clients. She's always, I don't want to say always available, but it feels like that, like she's always there. And she's a mum too, which I appreciate, because sometimes I just feel so overwhelmed in business, as in, how do I run a business and then run a family at the same time, and it feels impossible. And as a single mum, she just does it and just makes it look beautiful. So that in itself is inspiring. So I've enjoyed not just the support in terms of emotionally, mentally, the actual structure that she provides in terms of her programs, and in terms of value for money. I just don't think there's anything else that's comparable. So you need to get in right now.